Good morning. Baraka Day Salad to all Muslim faithful. This is TMI Socials, and I am Nwoluwakpo Stevens. Or better still, call me a social media butterfly. Now, this morning we begin in Akwa Ibom, where we saw Governor of Eno of Akwa Ibom State finally dump the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC). Well, Eno said he decided to join the APC to fully support the economic reforms of President Bola Tinubu. And of course, this defection is coming 6 weeks after his Delta State counterpart, Sheriff Oborevwori, left the PDP for the APC. Let's take a listen to Governor Eno.
Needed to be consulted, to be informed. I needed your counsel. I needed to explain why I am moving. And at this point, that consultation culminated into my meeting with all the critical stakeholders in the PDP last night in this hall, where I took time to explain to all of you the reason why we must move. That as the children of Issachar, we must be able to interpret the times and flow with the times and not run against the tide.
How did netizens take this news online? Moving over to tweets and reaction. We'll start off with this user who says, when politicians decamp, they should declare their seats vacant. You can't win an election on the ballot of another party and decamp. The people actually didn't vote for the politician. They voted for the party. This country, okay. Now, another user also reacting says, which state that is aligned with the center that is doing wonderfully well? Abia is not aligned, but they are setting the pace. Enugu is not far behind. It's fair if it's you that want to align for obvious reasons. Good luck to newly aligned Akwa Ibom State. Now, moving away from that, on a rather sad note, over the weekend we got the news, social media was filled with the news that the music icon and Igbo folklorist gentleman Mike Ejeagha has died at the age of 95. News of the passing of ngwo, crooner, who hailed from Enugu State, filtered into the public space on Friday evening, and confirming the death of the veteran singer on X, the Governor of Enugu State, Mbah, expressed grief over Ejeagha's passing. Now, to lay a tribute for him, let's listen to his song. Now, remember sometime last year, thanks to Brain Jota, he made his song go viral again with the ngwo dance. Let's have a feel of when Brain Jota went to visit him in Enugu and gifted him 2 million naira. Take a look.
Let's go!
May his soul rest in peace, amen. Let me have a couple of tributes, maybe 2 on this. Atiku Abubakar says, it is heartwarming to note that thanks to Brain Jota, High Life Mr. Mike Ejeagha had his ngwo encore dance before the curtain was drawn. Rest in music, gentleman Mike Ejeagha. Well, this user says, rest in peace, gentleman Mike Ejeagha. Most people don't know that his genre of music wasn't high life. His genre was Akwa, which loosely translates to storytelling in musical form. That is why, if you over-preach to an Igbo man, he will respond with Akwa Mike Ejeagha. Well, away from that, we move over to Lagos State, where the senior pastor of House on the Rock Church, Paul Adefarasin, has denied allegations suggesting he brandished a firearm in a video that has gone viral on social media. Now, a video clip that surfaced on earlier this week or last week actually showed the pastor holding a metallic object while speaking to a passerby who was recording his car. Now, the clip, which has gone viral, led to public speculation, with some social media users alleging that the popular pastor was holding and possibly displaying a gun during the encounter. Now, let's have a feel of the viral video. And of course, Pastor Paul came out yesterday to address the situation in church. We'll move over to the first video.
Boss. Sorry. Boss. Sorry.
So yesterday, Pastor Paul came out to address everyone that he wasn't holding a gun, but instead he was holding something else, right? But social media users still didn't align with what he said. Take a listen to him.
The enticement of the enemy is always the love of money, at the root of all evil. What we have had to witness was clickbaiters, just looking for more money. I probably wasn't even their target. Their target was to make more money. And I was falsely accused of bearing a firearm, pointing a firearm at an aggressive content.
How did you take this online? Moving over to reactions, we'll start off with this user who wrote, "As a Christian, I completely disagree with this. His actions raises important questions that deserves better answers. He should have at least brought the same thing he pointed to the guy before the church. There was a reason he rolled down his car window. To do what exactly? We need clarity. Unfortunately, many Nigerians tend not to ask the necessary questions and turn it into a religious war." Finally, this user says, "Daddy Freezy, it was whistle. All I see is anger management issues in my own opinion." Now, away from that to Kenya, where President William Ruto of Kenya has stirred a conversation with a light-hearted comment about a possible brain drain after revealing that both his daughters are now married to Nigerians. Now, let's take a listen to him.
Daughter is married to a Nigerian. This one now, again, is married to a Nigerian. And our guys around, I don't know. Sijui wako slow ama. So we need to balance these scales. Because at this rate, we are going to have a brain drain from Kenya.
Well, shout out to all Nigerian men. You guys are really doing well. How did the social media users react to this? We'll move over to tweet. This one says, "Regardless of the difficulties the Nigerian government inflicts on its people, it is a blessing to be a Nigerian. We are smart, bold, and lively." Another user respondent said, "This life, very funny. While Nigerian ladies, they complain for Nigerian men. Other countries, they grab them with both hands." It's all right. Anyway, that's how we wrap up TMI Socials today. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. I am Anuoluwapo Stevens. Remember that if it's trending, I am definitely talking about it right here. And from all of us on This Morning on ITV, Lagos, Benin, and of course Abuja, have yourself a fantastic celebration ahead. Happy holiday.